everyone. I want us to talk a little bit about our summative tracking. Now, especially for us who have to go through KHDA, it is very important for us to be able to track our internal data. This is our data that's given by our teachers and the classroom with tests that are aligned to the standard assessment. When I say the standard assessment, the assessment is aligned directly towards learning objectives or our standards. Well, in our folder, and I want to make sure that my HOD saw that you go to curriculum and assessment documents, and then you're going to go into this folder. We have 4 folders as that we have our summative 1, our summative 2, our summative 3, and our midterm data. And this is where we're going to keep and collect our big whole school data. So here in summative 1, the deadline for this to be completed is November 2nd. By that time, all classes would have turned around and had their summatives given. You're going to come in as the HODs and you're going to give this snapshot to the assessment department. And this snapshot gives us an idea of who did what and how. So for instance, in this English language arts folder, you're going to put grade 1. You're going to put the total number of students tested. So I'm going to just say 50 for this case. And then I need to know the number of students that tested over 67%, which means that they were at curriculum level. So if I had 40 students that were above 67%, I would put 40 there because my fraction is 40 out of 50. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that percent down, which I believe is 80%. Please don't hold me to that calculation. I'm going to put that number down. The next number I need is the number of students out of 50 that passed at 77% or above. Remember that it's at is 67%. 77% is above. So how many students tested at 77%? I'm going to put 25. That means that's 50%. And then we go into our KHDA rating. Our KHDA rating, our HODs have that information, but in this case, I believe it is a good, and then you will put that information in there. The next piece is I need to know the number of Emirati students in grade 1 who tested. So you would put that information in. Let me say if it was 10. Then you're going to put how many passed at 67% or above, which is, I'm going to put 10, which would be 100%. And then I need a number of who did it at 77% and above, so I can go 7, which would be 70%. And then I need to put in that rating. And then I need the number of boys tested and the same information for all of that. The reason why is you have to make sure you're watching and keeping track of your Emirati students. So this will be a later data pool for something else. And in recent conversations and questions, there's a lot of looking to see if our boys are outperforming our girls or not, and making sure we're cleaning up those gaps. So we want to kind of make sure that our boys are testing and passing at the same level as the class. If not, we want to be able to address those gaps. So this is for summative 1. You have an English area, you have a math area, you have science, Arabic A and Arabic B, Islamic A and Islamic B, social studies. We do have the same thing for physical education and art and our electives, because we should be tracking this information across who we are as a school. We need to know what we look like as a school, as well as I have stated before, all of our classes are driven by standards, and we're able to assess those standards, which gives us justification for our grading system. So this is just us going through how we're tracking our summative data for our internal as a whole school. And this is really for our attainment information. I thank you so much for going through this video with me, and I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.